Pedro. I currently serve as the director for Shifting Trillions at the Sierra Club Foundation. And I want to start first by explaining who the foundation is, followed up by why we think Shifting Trillions matters. From the perspective of the foundation, the Sierra Club Foundation is the independent fiscal sponsor of the Sierra Club. The Sierra Club is the largest grassroots environmental organization in the United States with over 3 million members. And the foundation is a sister entity. So we're not the same organization, but we are sponsors of the charitable works of the club. And the foundation really has three main objectives. The first is to serve as an effective sponsor to the Sierra Club. The second is to serve as an effective partner to folks like our donors and other institutions who share our values. And the final one is to serve as a leader in the shift in trillions that we need to move out of the extractive and unjust systems that we have and towards a healthy planet for everyone, which is really the world that we all deserve. And my role and the Shifting Trillions vision really focuses on that area. And so how do we shift trillions? Well, we really see this in three different ways. The first way is through shifting thinking. You can't move assets unless we fundamentally transform the way we view the world and our relationship to it. The second one is through shifting the practice of investing away from one of just passive ownership and towards one of active stewardship, which is really what it should be for. And then finally is shifting power. And the reason for that is that a lot of the world of financial services is interwoven with the state of the world. And so whether that's the natural systems degradation that we see today or the social systems that we have, all of them touch capital markets in some way. And so when we talk about this idea of capital, which is really what we're shifting, we do that within three key realms of capital. The first is intellectual capital, the second is social capital, and the final one is economic capital. So it's not just money, right? Even though we can put a value on all of these things. And so within today's conversation on shareholder engagement, I want to focus especially on the shifting power piece, because there are two powerful tools that we believe that we should be using and that all asset owners or stakeholders of asset owning institutions should have top of mind. And so we've talked a little bit here about filing shareholder resolutions, which is a really powerful tool. But kind of the flip side to that is we're in an election year, and many people have front of mind the power of the vote. But there's another vote that oftentimes gets ignored by people with pensions or retirement plans, or people with college endowments, or people who manage money, and that is the power of the shareholder vote. And so a lot of those groundbreaking resolutions that have been filed by institutions like the Nathan Cummings Foundation and others are resolutions that oftentimes people with the power to vote on are not voting on. And so we'd encourage, one powerful tool that is underutilized is that simple voting power that you have access to if you own any shares. The second powerful tool is behind the scenes engagement. So oftentimes we focus on the things that get the most attention, but a lot of the change that really sometimes gets driven by the rooms that you can be in as an asset owner that you might not otherwise be able to have access to.